for the first week of high school was a struggle for me. So I got lost like 3 to 4 times, and I had to ask. I sometimes have to go call my guidance counselor to walk me to class. I thought I was just gonna go to the class and just go sit down somewhere. She was like, introduce yourself. I'm like, hey, who are you talking to? You better not be talking to me. It's so good when you're like, oh, you're actually well spoken, you know how to speak good English. I'm like, duh. Like, I don't know, they make it seem like you don't know how to speak English, and it's really triggering and so annoying. Hey y'all, it's your girl Fia, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys watched my previous video, I told you guys I was gonna make a part 2 because it was too long, so let's just get right into the video. But before you do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know how we do it. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Like, my first day in high school, oh my gosh. So this is who I am. Let me kind of give you an insight of who I am as an individual and what my personality is like. So I'm kind of like a laid back, reserved girl who doesn't really like to be in anyone's business. Literally, I don't want to be in anyone's business. I like, if you bring the drama, I'm gonna give you drama, but I don't like the drama. I like to witness the drama. I don't like it, but if you bring it on me, I'm gonna give you the drama. But usually I like to, keep my cool and just mind my business. I'm usually quiet. I was very quiet and very timid when I actually first got here like 4 years ago, but it's different now because people change and all that, but I'm still the same old me. I am still quiet and I only talk when I feel like it's really necessary. If not, I'm not gonna give my energy to you. But yeah, so I think you kind of get who I am as an individual. So I was this quiet girl and I had to go to school. Obviously, I had to go to high school, and my first day in high school was, oh boy. So there's a thing. When I first got here, I was really eager to go to school. Like, I was so eager. I wanted to go to school so bad because I was tired of sitting. I think I sat home for like a week to like kind of like process everything, have everything in the system. Wait, was it a week or 2 weeks? Because I came here in February. Oh no, I think I stayed. No, I think I was home for like either two weeks or maybe close to 3 weeks, because I came here in February and I started school in March. It wasn't a month though, it was in between 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe 3 weeks, yeah, something like that. But yeah, so I was kind of bored and tired of sitting home. I really wanted to go to school so bad, even though I was very nervous. So it was finally the day for me to go to school, and yeah, I was nervous. Like, and also one thing, I needed to have a phone. That's one thing. So I'm like, you guys use phone in high school? Because I was confused. But yeah, I needed to have a phone just in case of any emergency. I have to like call my parents, and also like, you actually use phone in school for like calculators and stuff like that. But yeah, basically people use phone like to talk to their friends and do also. I went to the school. I was like, let me not rush into this. Let me calm down and gradually get you there. So yeah, my school from my home to like school is not really that far. You could walk there, but it's gonna be like 20 minutes. But yeah, I was not walking to school, so like like my dad sends me to school and stuff like that. We're driving, like it's like 5 minutes drive from my house to like school, so it wasn't really that far. Get ready and go to school and stuff like that. So I got to school for the first time. The building, of course, looked different from our regular high schools, like our regular schools in like Ghana and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, this is different. That's weird. It's already given scared, nervous, anxious, and all the emotions you can actually think of. So I got there. I went inside. I think I saw this security man. I think kind of greets you every morning and stuff. So I got there, and the guidance office, like the whole like the principal office, was like just right on your right side. It was on your right side. So I went there with my parents for the first time, obviously, because they had to like sign some papers and make sure everything is good. So yeah, I sent my papers, my school stuff, and make sure everything is intact. So we did everything. They were very, very nice to me. It made me feel like a little bit relieved. They were really nice to me. But yeah, after that, I head back to my home room. I'm like, home who? Home room where? Like, what is it? First of all, like there's lockers everywhere. Every high school has lockers, so each yeah, there's like lockers everywhere, and it's so easy to get. I think we had like 3 floors, so it was so easy to get lost. And me, bro, I'm not good with directions. For the first week of high school, it was like my struggle. Like it was a struggle for me, y'all, because like I'm not good with directions. So I got lost like 3 to 4 times, and I had to ask. I sometimes have to go call my guidance counselor to walk me to class, bro. It was really frustrating. But yeah, so I finally got in my homeroom class, and it was this woman. I think I've forgotten her name. I've forgotten her name, but like she really welcomed me so nice. And guess what, like there were mad Ghanaians in my school, so it kind of made me feel relieved, because I feel like, okay, it's not just me, I'm not the only one, you get it, like I'm not the only one, like there are more of me, like there are more people like me in my school as well. So yeah, so she made me feel really 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 welcomed. And it was so awkward. I thought I was just gonna go to the class and just go sit down somewhere. She was like, introduce yourself. I'm like, hey, who are you talking to? You better not be talking to me. She told me to introduce myself, and I felt so awkward. It was like I literally was just wanted to get out of the class, but I had to keep my cool and all that. So I was like, my name is Ifya. So there were Ghanaians in my homeroom, so I kind of felt relieved. I was like, okay, it's not just me, I'm not the only black person there. So yeah, it was not really that bad, but I was so shy. I'm not a very confrontational person. Like, I'm not gonna approach you. If you don't approach me, I'm not talking to you. That's one thing about me. If you don't say hi to me, I'm not gonna say hi to you. So I never really, like, you know how like the new kid is like, hey, what's up, hey everyone, like what's up and stuff like that. I was not that kid, but like I had some Ghanaian friends in the class that, you know, I kind of got along with them, so it was not too bad. Honestly, it wasn't too bad. Guys, don't mind me, I know I look crazy, but I just remembered something when I was editing this video. So when we come to like the friendship part, like my school, we had a lot of Ghanaians. Like we had mad Africans in my school, Ghanaians in particular, we had a lot of them. So like when you go there, you feel at home. You're like, oh, these are my people and stuff like that. But do not get it twisted, because some of these people do not act African, especially the ones that were born here. Oh my gosh, they act like they're not Ghanaians, they act like they're not Africans at all. So like they treat you differently, especially if you just moved here. They treat you different. It's just some people are nice, but some people, they act like they're not Africans, and they act like they're better than you. God have mercy upon us. So just be careful when you're making friends in high school, especially because not everyone is your friend, honestly. So yeah, just be mindful. So like time went on, I kind of liked going to school, but also I kind of get a bit overwhelmed, or maybe I feel like it was more like a social anxiety thing going on, because like I don't like when I see a lot of people, like when a lot of people is in my space, like it makes me feel a little bit awkward. So it's like a lot of people, like when it's break time, bro, everyone is in the hallway, and I'm a slow walker. So I always walk slow. But yeah, everyone was in the hallway, you gotta walk fast, and it was really, people are gonna step on your shoes, on your toes, everywhere. Like you gotta watch out from that high school. You gotta watch out, like, because it was high school, everyone is in the hallway trying to get to their class. I was always late for class. I was always late for classes, because I always had to figure out where my classes were. Like I had my paper, like my schedule in my hands. I was like, I had to like kept on, like I had to like keep asking people, like which room number, like which class number is this, which floor. But I was so confused, so I was always late to my classes. But yeah, eventually I kind of got a hold of it and stuff. But yeah, with my teachers, I actually liked my teachers. Like they were so nice to me. Like my high school teachers were really nice. I don't think I have anyone that I kind of hated. Funny, because I actually just remembered one person. I didn't really hate him, but like he was annoying because he's always giving homeworks and exams, and he acts like a Ghanaian professor, like a Ghanaian teacher, always strict and stuff. So yeah, I didn't like him that much. Most of my teachers in high school were so nice. I remember this geometry teacher. I love him so much. He was really nice. He was one of those people that, like, you know, trying to act mean, like act cold and like mean to you, but deep down they have like a really nice loving heart. So yeah, eventually we kind of brought it out, and he's really nice. My English teacher was the best. The one I got like in my junior year or so, he was the best. Like, so the teachers are really nice if you meet the good ones. I don't think there are really a lot of bad ones, but like most of them are really really nice. Also, one thing I hated is that you're gonna get picked on all the time. So like, like they, and then one thing about them, if like they call you and they ask you to answer a question you don't know, you can just say you don't know. But you cannot do that in Ghana. They ask you to, they tell you to stand up and answer a question. You're gonna tell them you don't know. Oh my gosh, just prepare to be whooped. Your ass gonna be whooped, man. But yeah, it was really funny because like here I was like, there's a lot of changes. Like the whole dynamic over there was so different from here. People were on their phones, using their phones. I'm like, Ghana, you cannot use your phone in high school. Your phone is gonna get seized. You're probably not gonna get it back, and you never see that phone again. Yep. So like here was so different. Like we had two breaks. We had a break and a lunch, I think. Yeah, break in the morning and then lunch in the afternoon. Oh my gosh, I kind of forget it. Okay, so I think one thing that was really annoying to me was like when you come here for the first time, you're African, you got a thick accent. So like anytime they ask you a question, and I was like a very soft spoken person. I don't want everyone to hear my voice. I was so awkward. So I would like anytime they ask me a question, I would usually like very like say it so low so you probably not hear it. So yeah, that was one of the things. So if you're African and they ask you a question, and even if you speak it loud, you're gonna be like, huh? Why you hiring me for? Like, don't hurt me. Like, I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to be funny just because you're African. They'd like, huh? And if any other kid talks, you're not gonna do no, huh? But then when you're black, when you're African, and they know you got an accent, they're gonna be, huh? I'm like, bro, I know you heard me. Don't harm me. Like, don't harm me, or else I'm gonna get mad. But yeah, if you harm me, I'm not talking no more. I'll just be like, yeah, it's whatever. Never mind. I'll just sit my ass back down so no one harms me. But yeah, I really hated that haunt thing. But like, fortunately for me, I didn't really get like that because first of all, I wasn't really talking a lot in class anyways. So yeah, I kind of adapted quickly anyway. So it wasn't really like a challenge or a difficulty for me at all when it comes to that aspect. I hate this so much because like they think like when you're an African, like you automatically don't know how to speak good English, and it's so annoying. Like, oh, you're really well spoken. I'm like, yeah, like yeah, I can speak well. What do you think? We learn English. I know how to speak English. Like, duh. I go to school. I know how to speak good English. So they're usually surprised. I don't know. They make it seem like we don't know how to speak English, and it's really triggering and so annoying. So yeah, it kind of gets on my nerves sometimes, but I'm like, it's whatever. Oh yeah, but racism, y'all. I'm not really gonna talk much about it because I personally didn't experience racism, which I'm very grateful and thankful for. But like, yeah, racism here is really bad because like they can be racist to you in school, work. Like I kind of had minor racism experience, kind of like situations, but it wasn't really a major thing to me. And I'm a person that I don't really care about those stuff, so I don't really let it get to me. But there will be like a little bit like of racist comments. So if you're coming to the United States, then just know you're gonna be in a racist country. Like, people are gonna talk about you and all that stuff. But yeah, I know a lot of people have experienced that, but me personally, I was very fortunate. I didn't really get to experience that, so I'm really thankful. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it. If you have any comments or any experiences, just put it in the comment section. Let me know how your whole experience went and all those stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we out for the day.